It's something about uh, watching Mayweather work that for a short period of time always has an influence on me. Um, Watching Creed makes you want to become a boxer. Watching Mayweather go in on these youngins, um, it has an impression on me every time. And I want to touch on it briefly, just kind of like my reaction to him fighting Logan Paul. First of all, I'm not sure what qualifies you to get a nickname in boxing, but I felt that it was just disrespectful. Logan Paul has a nickname already, which again, it's not up to me, but I thought that was interesting. Um, and I mean, honestly, anybody who can hold their own that long and doesn't, meet their maker is always impressive. Shout out to Logan Paul on being able to go out there and pass out a little bit of work to Mayweather. I mean, the man is untouchable. The man is absolutely untouchable. Um, when you define what it means to be a professional in your given field, Mayweather is one of the first names that comes to mind. A professional record of 50-0, despite all the antics surrounding it, despite his reputation and you know the way he moves through certain spaces, you cannot help but appreciate the professional, the professional he is. Um, and you see it especially when he goes against amateurs. Especially we watch the first couple fights, and you see how the first couple fights are just kind of sloppy, and the footwork was hit and miss, and they're really just kind of just throwing gloves everywhere, not really hitting, not really landing much. Accuracy was trash. But then you see a professional go against someone who's just kind of entering the sport, whether it be a hobby or just something that they're kind of currently embarking on. You can see clearly how Mayweather is a professional. You see the same thing in the NBA. It's something that I always think about as far as occasionally I'll be in the gym hooping and you'll have one person that just kind of stands out and like they start giving you buckets, just getting buckets left and right. And I'm like, all right, this person is different. But then you realize, all right, this person's at an Air Force gym. And then there's the NBA players. There's D1, D2, D3, and then there's NBA. It's crazy to realize that there are some people out here who are like true professionals and still can't perform at the highest level. It's different. It's different. So yeah, thoroughly enjoyed watching the fights yesterday. I don't know. I don't know. Last night I wanted to go to the gym and I'm like, I'm gonna get me a coach and I'm gonna start boxing and I'm gonna start doing all. Just seeing, especially watching other people make money. Logan Paul could possibly make up to 10 million. Mayweather got his guaranteed 10 million and it could possibly make up to 50 million. And then it's different when tomorrow's Monday for me. I'm going to work. They worked yesterday, and in a couple hours or so, they made what I could possibly, potentially, prayerfully, aspirationally make in a lifetime. But yeah, a couple things I want to touch on. The Clippers did not get eliminated against my better judgment. Interesting. The Clippers did not get eliminated. Still in, survive the series and defeat the Mavericks. Did not expect that. I'm very interested to see what Nick Wright and the various other analysts have to say about it. This morning. Did not expect it, but shout out to the Clippers. They're still team alive in LA. Excuse me, going to the next round. So I'm excited to see how far that goes. It should be interesting. It's very interesting right now in time of sports. I'm just glad to see things back open, seeing people not wearing masks as far as following the guidelines, and because we're now allowed to not wear masks. I'm excited to see kind of normality creep back into our realities. I missed it. Seeing fights and seeing people in the crowd and seeing fans. Of course, I'm gonna start looking for some local games around here. I mean, I'm not far from Phoenix, so I might be able to catch a Sun series, or who knows? But I'm excited to see some normality come back to our realities. It's necessary.